our Fediverse, universe, metaverse. We'll be back tonight, and we're still going through excerpts from A Native Daughter by Haunani K. Trask. Okay, guys, this is going to be getting a little deep right here, but let's jump into it. So, Haunani writes, from genocide in West Papua and East Timor to the murder of Kanak revolutionaries and leaders in New Caledonia, to the deaths of native people from nuclear radiation in Micronesia and Tahiti to Belau, and its plunge into violence, and after years of resistance to the Americans, its signing of an undemocratic compact of free association, to the Rongelap and Inuitok Islanders dispossessed and homeless, to Guam and the Northern Mariana Islands suffering from tourism and military exploitation, to Hawaii and Aotearoa, where the native people are an oppressed minority in their own land. Pacific Islanders are engaged in resistant struggles that are but the latest stage in the revolutionary era that advanced the freedom of African, Latin American, and Asian peoples. French colonialism illustrates this reality in French-occupied Polynesia and New Caledonia. Independent movements exist in both colonies, represented by the Polynesian Liberation Front in Tahiti and the Kanak Socialist National Liberation Front (FLNKS) in New Caledonia. Kanak resistance has gained support from the South Pacific Forum, or the SPF, countries comprised of independent nations in the South Pacific. With the aid of the SPF, the Kanaks were able to relist New Caledonia on the agenda of the United Nations Committee on Decolonization. This successful drive stunned the French, partly because it came as a result of regional cooperation between the Kanaks, Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, and the Melanesian spearheaded group of Vanuatu, the Solomon Islands, and Papua New Guinea. But the Pacific desire for a peaceful transition to independence from New Caledonia has been blunted. The French massacre of independents in a hostage crisis on Oiva in the Loyalty Islands in May of 1988, and the subsequent signing of the Matignon Accord pose a great threat to Kanak self-determination. As a result of the accord, two FLNKS leaders were assassinated by a rival faction on the 1989 anniversary of the French massacre. This latest violence has split the FLNKS, leaving it weakened in the face of French imperialism. For the present, the drive toward independence has been derailed. In French-occupied Polynesia, meanwhile, the French have finally acceded to international demands to end their nuclear testing policy. Native resistance, meanwhile, in the form of Oscar Timarua's Iamana Te Nuna'a, has taken the lead in Tavini Huratira, the Polynesian Liberation Front. Timaru is the mayor of the second largest city in Tahiti, Fa'a. But in true colonial fashion, French politics have continued to benefit non-Polynesians, leaving the majority of natives in poor economic and social circumstances. This planned inequality, in turn, has increased support of the nationalist movement. When coupled with French military action against strikers and under-descendants in recent years, French policy has served to unite and expand the resistance front in the form of Pan-Pacific, nuclear-free, and independent movement, as well as in established government organizations such as the South Pacific Forum. All right, y'all.